Charlie. You're the right shade of white. It's always on the wrong type of khaki. I'm not being funny, but I can't take this to a party. I might bail my guy. You can't be more than a half, G. I wanted to do lines. You out here trying to shot a stanza. I asked for flake. All you've got on drop is dandruff. I know when there's been a mistake, the CIA won't put their hands up. So next time I make the call, just don't bother fucking answer. I don't know what you represent. I'm getting some mixed messaging. If you were talking train spotting, I'd be like autism or heroin. You were talking train spotting, I'd be like autism or heroin. Collecting crystal in your element. Complexion methamphetamine. Like lyrically you're elegant, but visually it's ketamine. Slender hips and hairy lips suggest to me some estrogen. I guess we know the lesson is the war on drugs is there within, so whichever way you cut it, his fucking Fed won't ever win. I used to box, so going toe to toe ain't new to me. When Charlie swung a fist, all he ever hit was puberty. That's how he broke both his wrists. At least that's what the rumors be. You hit strong, you're like, yeah, it's how I brew my loose leaf tea. When people say, damn, that flow, you need a tampon, bro. I look at your pale face, I'm like, where did this lad's blood go? Honestly, promise me, hand on soul, when you get out of bed, you're gonna stand up slow. I would hate to see this man out cold. And when you get dressed, put on that damn pole coat. You can keep them pants down low. The thin little waist don't hide that fat camel toe. Put it away, I am certain it is not faux show.
Let's go, Alright, Mr. CIA round one, let's go, brother!
Fuck the preamble. B.RAMBLE, your face looks like you've been trampled. I called a doctor and he said he needs samples to find out where your genes scrambled. But I think it's here where we see ample evidence that the ugly stick hit her by the tree branch. Whereas me, I'm pedigree, aka the best in show. When you went to Pets at Home, they kicked you out and called pest control. And to be honest, I see why. You're a mess from head to toe. Next time you get undressed, I suggest you don't. In fact, please invest in extra clothes. That's not to knock your outfits, though. Because they really are a vibe, you know. I rep them all the time, you know. Back when I was 5 years old. Like, honestly, I wouldn't be seen dead or alive in those. And the fact you chose this to go outside, it shows how down low the bar must slide at home. I can see you try to look nice, you don't, but it's hard. When out of 10, you're 20 deep in the minus zone. Like, I only wear 2 hoodies in a cycle, but I don't know how you consistently rep the microphone looking like Ace Ventura meets Dynamo. So I mean this in the kindest tone. It's time to let the Hawaiians go. Find a hole, and please proceed to die alone.
Right, I'm gonna give the audience some betting tips. PE class least likely to be ever picked. Most likely to work somewhere only selling chips, yet somehow we'll still smell of fish. Most likely to be bedding chicks, in this battle be the better bitch. Most likely to be called a cunt. The only pussy getting licked. I'll call a twat if the shoe fits. You're that guy on the gap here that brings out the acoustic. If the shoe fits, you're that guy on the gap here that brings out the acoustics. If I have to hear you sing Kumbaya through them loose lips, I would in all sincerity choose dick. Look, not all masculinity's toxic, but yeah, for long hair, you should wash it. Stop using the side of your leg when you're taking a long piss. This is mosh pit message trodden in dog shit. I don't know if you're trying to get stoned to death or maybe beaten by bong hits. Whatever you're on, you clearly can't find the off switch. I would say no to drugs if they started with one split. I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, not because you're God's gift. You are less killer, more Mr. Brightside, sort of prick to bring sharpened wits to a knife fight. In a zombie apocalypse, I wouldn't want you on my side, though the first to get bit is never a white guy. No doubt in my mind whether you might die. And I just called you a pussy, so I know you got 9 lives. You'd be the one in the war zone handing out flyers and high fives. No instinct to live, wouldn't want to shoot in a skydive. You are the opposite of an overeater. You are built like a deck chair with a folding feature. How is it that you smoke the reefer and still look like you say no to pizza? How is it that you smoke the reefer and still look like you say no to pizza? Is self-care really like so beneath you? I looked at that monobrow, broke a tweezer. I bet he did philosophy at college, blows his load to Nietzsche. If I call you bent, it's because you look like a yoga teacher. Fuck your whole
Yo, man, so
My bars don't kill, they destroy. If this is your best work, it's probably safer just to stay employed. Cause I can't lie, battling you brings me crazy joy. You went to Thailand for boxing, but tonight I'm the one fighting a lady boy. And best believe, it's no punches pulled. You look like you sat by yourself at lunch in school, crying about how you got no friends or loved ones at all. Feeling overwhelmed, you tried to give your mum a call. She just hung up on you and got the phone uninstalled. Because that's just how much nobody wants to listen. And that's not just when you're tearful, that's also when you're spitting. So maybe the next time you're finished with what you've written, consider not hitting the save button as you're quitting. You got no flow, no bars, same with the heat. Every track that you make's going straight to delete. And I hear you thinking, mate, I got flavour for weeks. And I agree, it's just that it's the taste of defeat. Like you literally put the L in LGBT. You literally put the L in LGBT. You can tell she's PC by the way she looks like an unhealthy preteen. I don't need an ally. If you want to help me, please leave. Because chicks with dicks aren't what I mean when I say my clientele needs CDs.
let's go round 2! Jesus, alright, round 3. Final round, B.RAMBLE, let's go, man.
You are a lame guy. Personality type AI inside a drain pipe. The only thing you like about graffiti is watching the paint dry. You eat plain rice twice on the same night with ketchup as the main spice. You give me major beige vibes. If you were a dish on the menu, you'd be a side salad. I bet you cry in delight when you spy a nice radish, had the time of your life when you first tried cabbage, go to town on a carrot, thinking you're quite savage. This hippie chic meets OAP is a lot to handle. You go out shopping, you stop when you spot a candle. You go out shopping, you stop when you spot a candle. Think putting the pound in the trolley is a proper gamble. The only thing you really rocking is socks and sandals. Your munchies post doobies are prune juice and muesli. Mr. Kipling, who's he? You chew on stewed beans and sit down when you wee. You've got choir boy features, yet creaky knees. Cracking a pack of bickies is a treat for tea. Watching songs of praise for sweet release. There's an old man inside you, I don't just mean the priest. Your aliases don't match there seems to be a contrast. I don't know if the CIA got too close to the bomb blast or if it's because you're from Yate. But I hear you got one mark. This secret spot where this agent has gone dark. I'm doing a big reveal, so I'm going to start with a strong gasp. You've got a third nipple.
Show us.
You've got a third nipple. Fact. That you prefer tickled, let out absurd giggles while you listen to Nickelback. You like to go, don't touch my knob, just twiddle that. You give off missionary man when in fact you're just a kinky twat. You think you look fit in drag, standing in the mirror like, this bitch is bad. Looking at the reflection, wanking with his different hand, because he treats his girl like his last track didn't bang.
Nice done, boys. Nice done, boys. All right, final round. Let's go, man.
For those who don't know, B.RAMBLE does comedy. Me and the missus got a couple of tickets, and the whole time we were there, nothing but crickets. I can show you some of the snippets and you won't chuckle for minutes. When it was over, I was like, thank fuck that it's finished. Because don't get me wrong, I like that zany humor. But you're just not funny, you're like Amy Schumer. Just one show and it gave me tumors. Personally, I'd rather listen to mortgage advice from baby boomers. So now you're in a big pickle. Here's a quick riddle. How are you going to be a comedian when you don't leave a rib tickle? Because you don't get laughs, you don't get giggles, you don't get shit all. I'm trying to keep this civil, but I can't help but want to leave the bitch crippled. Not that I believe in violence towards women. It's just that I'd much rather silence when you're spitting. Like, putting you down seems like a kindness more fitting than ripping apart every word this dinosaur's written. So anyway, I'm getting right off track. I was trying to write some raps, and I keep a dictionary in my rucksack, so I looked up the definition of amber. Do you know what it means? Dried up sap. Like, I've never seen something quite so apt. Because you talk like you spent most of your life on crack, but still somehow can't recognize what your piping's whack. So the next time you step up, just mind the gap. That is, of course, if you do even get invited back. And that's all from me, so ta-ta for now. Goodbye, you twat.